What's happening, everyone? I'm Megan Morant for WWE Now, getting you set with everything that you need to know heading into tonight's Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. So let's throw 3 minutes on the clock and get to it. Has Jimmy Uso rejoined the Bloodline? Despite making it clear that he was on his own, Jimmy was back in the corner for his brother Solo Sikoa last week, as Jimmy helped the Bloodline Enforcer get the best of AJ Styles.
Oh! Solo capitalizes! Samoan Spike and the victory. Here's your winner, Solo Sikoa! What does this even mean?
Now, the Phenomenal One returns to SmackDown with Retribution on his mind. With the Bloodline status still up in the air, tonight Jimmy Uso will take on AJ Styles in one-on-one action, and AJ Styles will see if he can get some payback on Jimmy. Bayley and Damage Control have a big Shotzi problem. Ever since the group sheared the locks of the former green-haired Dynamo, Shotzi has made it her mission to frighten Bayley out of her boots. And last week, Shotzi earned a huge victory over Bayley with a little bit of help from the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte just decked Bayley. This could be Shotzi's opportunity. Shotzi quickly across. Oh, gonna cover on the way. No, she's got it.
Tonight, Shotzi teams up with Charlotte Flair in the ongoing war with Damage Control. So who will come out on top? All rise and prepare yourself, WWE Universe, because tonight, the Judgment Day are invading Friday Night SmackDown. Fresh off their undisputed WWE Tag Team title victory at WWE Payback, Finn Balor and Damian Priest are set to make a blue brand splash. With the titles on their shoulders, the champs will also have some other new luggage in hand.
Priest. That briefcase has to go, bro. Look, you don't need it. Look at you guys. You've got all the gold. You don't need that briefcase. You need this one.
That's nice.
But the Brawling Brutes don't take kindly to uninvited visitors and are looking for any excuse for a fight night to break out. So tonight, Ridge Holland and Butch will look to deal the Judgment Day a serious blow in a non-title competition. Can they stop the Judgment Day from taking over another night on the calendar? So that's all the latest from around the WWE Universe, but there's still a lot more action to come tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. We'll see you tonight at 8/7 Central on Fox.